Hello, I'm Denise Torres. I've been a member of the New Mexico Judicial Performance Evaluation Commission, also known as New Mexico JPEC, since 2008, and I've served as chair of the commission since 2010. I would like to welcome everyone to the release of our 2022 evaluations and recommendations to voters. Before we begin, I'd like to thank the New Mexico State Legislature, which provides funding for NMJPEC that allows us to conduct evaluations, make these recommendations to voters, and get the word out through activities such as today's news conference. Our commission is made up of 7 lawyers and 8 non-lawyers from throughout New Mexico. Our volunteer members are appointed to represent various professions, backgrounds, and geographical areas of the state. Each member goes through an approval process and agrees to donate a significant amount of time and service on the commission. Some of our commission members are with us today, and I would like to take just a moment to acknowledge them. Anna Aragon of Las Vegas, a member since 2022. Clay Campbell of Albuquerque, a member since 2022. Karen Cortese of Fort Sumner, a member since 2008. Nate Gentry of Albuquerque, a member since 2018. Delmas Gillis II of Clovis, a member since 2021. Corey Helton of Lovington, a member since 2021. Laura Howell of Silver City, a member since 2013. Lee Hunt of Santa Fe, a member since 2018. Patricia Quintana of Taos, a member since 2014. Richard Reese of Albuquerque, a member since 2014. Anita Sanchez of Rio Rancho, a member since 2015. Scott Sandlin of Albuquerque, a member since 2017. Jeannie Watson of Carlsbad, a member since 2020. And Frank Wilson of Alamogordo, a member since 2020. Thank you all for your dedication, hard work, sage advice, and insights. This year marks the 14th official election in which we will be releasing our evaluations and recommendations to voters on judges who are standing for retention. Our goals are to provide useful, credible information to New Mexico voters on all justices and judges standing for retention and to help improve the performance of New Mexico's judges. Whenever possible, we help judges improve their performance by conducting a confidential evaluation midway through their term. At that time, we put together an interim evaluation report that identifies strengths, weaknesses if any, and a plan for improvement if needed. NMJPEC follows up with the judges on their plans, requesting information about specific actions they have taken to improve their performance. Before a general election, we again evaluate judges who are standing for retention and who have served in their current position for a sufficient time in order to provide meaningful and accurate information to voters. These judges must receive 57% voter approval to remain on the bench. JPEC does not evaluate judges running in partisan elections. Our evaluations are based on a judge's overall performance in 4 main areas: legal ability, fairness, communication skills, and preparation, attentiveness, temperament, and control over proceedings. NMJPEC relies on a variety of information to evaluate judges. Confidential surveys are distributed to people who have regular contact with the judges. JPEC also receives statistics from the Administrative Office of the Courts for individual judges regarding caseloads, excusals, which are the reasons a judge is excused from a hearing, and recusals, which are the reasons a judge is disqualified from a case, as well as the time it takes to get cases resolved. Each judge participates in at least one personal interview with JPEC to go over their survey results and our recommendation to the voters. If appropriate, they also discuss what steps they have taken to improve their performance and whether they are committed to continuing to work on improvements in any areas of weakness identified during the survey. The past 2 years have been as challenging for judges as everyone else in our community and state due to COVID-19. We have taken into account the technological challenges of conducting hearings and trials remotely. Judges know they are being held accountable, and our experience has been that most judges continually strive to improve performance on the bench. They are open to our suggestions and to feedback from those who utilize their courtrooms on how they can improve. Our goal is to be fair and objective in evaluating a judge's overall performance and to issue a recommendation accordingly. This year, we only have one statewide recommendation. Our recommendation is that voters retain Michael E. Vigil of the Supreme Court of New Mexico. Also, we recommend retaining all 7 Bernalillo Metropolitan Court judges who are standing for retention in 2022. Honorable Rosie Liscano Allred, Honorable Vidalia Chavez, Honorable Maria Dominguez, Honorable Jason Jaramillo, Honorable Brittany Maldonado Malat, Honorable Jill M. Martinez, Honorable Christine Rodriguez. For another judge on the ballot, New Mexico Court of Appeals Judge Jane B. Yohalam, there is insufficient time to evaluate the judge and make a recommendation to voters. JPEC could not conduct an evaluation of Jane Yohalam, who was elected to the New Mexico Court of Appeals in November of 2020 because of the time frame of the evaluation, the rules governing the evaluation process, and New Mexico legislation on judicial retention terms. Full evaluations for each judge are available on our website, which is nmjpec.org. Voters can search for evaluations by zip code. If they want to know if a judge has been evaluated before, they can also type in the judge's last name in the box indicated. For more information on each judge, you can see our full evaluation by clicking on the judge's name. Each evaluation contains narrative evaluation and brief information on their experience and education, as well as the results of the surveys among various groups. At the end of the evaluation, there are summary graphs on retention recommendations by survey group. The information is viewable on a computer, a tablet, or a phone. Individuals who do not have access to a computer can call our toll-free number, 1-800-687-3417, to request a copy of the voter's guides and the detailed evaluations for all elections in which they are eligible to vote. All of this information is available in Spanish as well as English. In addition, New Mexico Judicial Performance Evaluation Commission has moderated Facebook and Twitter pages. We'll be using traditional and social media to keep voters updated and engaged between now and the upcoming election. Thank you, everyone, for attending. We would like to encourage all members of the media here today to let their readers, listeners, or viewers know about the importance of voting in every election for which they are eligible, including the judicial retention elections. Retention elections are near the bottom of the ballot, so we encourage all voters to vote all the way through the ballot. Are there any questions? Thank you for coming.